Yo, what's up? Eric Wong here from PowerDojo.com with another episode of Ask Eric. So today we have a question from my friend Josh Simonowski, I think is how you pronounce his name. And he's asked me a couple questions actually. The first question he's asking is about punching power and how to increase punching power, explosive power in your hands. That's a question I get all the time, so I'm going to give you a few exercises to do that. And then the second question he's asking me is about a fight and how to train for a fight, how to taper, and we'll address that in the second half of this video. But first up, let's get to punching power. So there's a lot of questions I get all the time. Hey, Eric, how do I increase my knockout power? How do I build more power in my hands? So I'm going to give you some things to do today in this video. Now the first thing, obviously, you've got to train your technique. If you've got ugly technique and you're just punching like this with your arms straight, you're not going to knock anybody out. You're going to be too slow. You're going to be too weak. It's not going to happen. Okay. So you've got to train your technique, get proper coaching, get somebody to look at you who's got some skill to assess you and give you some pointers there. Okay. It's going to be very, very difficult to really refine your technique on your own at home. So I always recommend you've got to get some coaching, at least initially, then you can refine as you learn and understand how to punch a little bit better. Okay. So if you need some online instructional stuff, hit up Jeff Jolson at MMAquickstart.net. Okay, so number one, refine technique. Number two, what you got to think about is activation, relaxation. Those two go hand in hand. So power is all about your ability to contract quickly and relax quickly. Because if you're just contracting, think about a punch, you're throwing a right hand. If you're contracting the muscles the whole way, that's tension. That's not fast, that's not loose. Power comes from the integration of speed and strength. That's where power is, force and velocity. So you've got to be able to activate, but at the same time, you've got to be able to relax those muscles and let them go at the right time, okay? So the activation, relaxation cycle, that can be trained. A few exercises. Number one is your ability to turn the muscles on like that, okay? So this is something that I like to do with the medicine ball. Now this is an exercise you've got to make sure that you do the proper technique with and follow this video and you'll be fine, okay? So this is all about turning those muscles on, and it's in the same kind of movement pattern, the punching type movement pattern. It's not mimicking a punch exactly, but those movements, those muscles starting from the ground up, all that stuff is integrated here. So you're going to hold the ball with your left hand. I'm going to throw my right cross, for example. I'm going to throw with my right hand here, okay? But I'm holding the ball with my left hand like it's on a platter, like I'm serving it up. And I've just got my right hand here, nice and relaxed. The shoulders relaxed. You can hold it where you want to hold your hand. So if you're protecting your face there, you can hold your hand approximately there. So just nice and relaxed, breathe. And then when you're ready, it's just throw it. Okay, I almost sacked myself there, all for the sake of showing you how to build punching power. Sacrifices we make. Okay, so you're grounded, serving it up on a silver platter here. Your right hand is ready, and when you're ready to throw, it's okay? But you're starting that from the ground up. You're not just doing, you see that compared to that. You can probably hear the difference or see the difference there. Okay, starting from the ground up. So start slow even, serve it up. Starting from there, ground, hips, core, then you're throwing the upper body into it, okay? And you get that rotational. That's how you link the chains together, the kinetic chain. And you take advantage of all of the muscles involved in throwing the punch, not just your arms, okay? So that's an exercise you could do right there. Again, serve it up on a silver platter, stay grounded. Think about driving off the ground and the hips first. Really relaxed. I'm just chilling here, chilling out like I just smoked a huge joint. I'm just chilling out, And then, boom, rapid fire, okay? Because part of being able to knock somebody out is being able to catch them. And it's from chilling, then boom! Don't know what hit them, okay? So that's one exercise with the medicine ball. That's a great one to train that activation from pure relaxation. Okay, another one to train the activation relaxation cycle now. Now you could do it with the medicine ball. I'm going to show you a little workout or a little drill with the push-up. So it's all about doing quick push-ups, and you're not doing full range of motion, but you're explosive and you're fast, okay? And you're just thinking of impulse. So this is what it looks like. That's it. You're not doing full range of motion. All you're doing is you're throwing yourself up powerfully, you're relaxing, and then you're catching yourself and you're repeating. Okay, imagine the ground is hot coals, and if you stay on the ground for too long, you're gonna burn your hands. That's how fast you wanna be. It's like, ooh, hot, hot. Okay, that's what you wanna do. That's gonna train that stretch shortening cycle in the shoulders, the pecs there, because when you're doing combos, if you're able to harness the stretch shortening cycle, and I've talked about that in a number of videos before, but if you're able to harness that, that adds instant power to your punches or any movements that you do without taking extra energy, because it's all elastic, it's not muscular. Okay, so that's another one. Punch power. Third tip I'm gonna give you, heavy bag work. If you wanna really train your power, you gotta work the right reps and rest scheme. So power, the alactic system, that burns out after approximately 10 seconds. So set your timer up on your iPhone or whatever, pick an app, 10-second burst, and you're just throwing punch, relaxing, throwing punch, relaxing, working the power. When the 10 seconds up, you chill for a minute or two and just relax and just kind of move around, okay? All too often guys are thinking, oh, I'm gonna work power on the heavy bag and go for a 3-minute round nonstop. That's not doing what you want it to do, okay? So you've gotta train when you're fresh, and when you start to fatigue, that's when you rest, recover. When you're recovered, you go again, okay? That's gonna build up your power there, okay? The other thing is, actually in the comment, when you submitted your question, you said that you have the shoulder flexibility solution. That's good, because if you're too tight in the shoulders, like you got really bad posture, for example, like a lot of fighters do, or you work at a desk or something, it's gonna be tough to be able to really let go. Okay, you've gotta be loose, relaxed, and then you can really throw the hands, right? That's how you do it, okay? So make sure you got loose shoulders. You do, because you got the program, but if you don't, go to shoulderflexibilitysolution.com. Okay, so Josh, that's a little bit about punch power. It's such a huge topic, maybe I will write a big book on it. We'll see. Now, the other thing you're asking me is about tapering for a fight. Yes, you should definitely be lifting weights and you should be tapering, and I do have a program for that. It's way too deep to go into right now, but essentially you wanna build base conditioning, strength, power endurance, and then decrease how much weight and intensity and volume you're doing, increase the intensity and the velocity that you're working at, and then build your specific conditioning as you go closer to the fight. So if you want that plan laid out for you, I got it for you at ultimatemmastrength.com. Okay, Josh? So hopefully that was a insightful video for you, gave you some new things to work on, some things to think about, and maybe change your training around a little bit to help you to throw heavier hands, okay? So hope you enjoyed that video. If you've got a question for me, go to powerdojo.com/ask, submit it there, and I might do up a video for you next time, okay? I'm out today. Peace.